For the past 2 weeks, I've been consistently doing around 12 hours a day of work. That is 12 hours of focused, phone is off, just ruthless working and etc. etc. And trust me when I tell you this, I have unlocked insane opportunities for my business. Insane as in I'm talking about, I can't say numbers because those numbers aren't in my bank account yet. But the potential energy which I have created around my business, like it's gonna like blow up into the stratosphere, is absolutely insane. This is only possible if you have only one goal in life. If your goal is like to build your business, and then your goal is also to build your body, and then your goal is also to have some girls on the side, if your goal is also to have a nice family life, it's not going to work. There's simply not enough hours in the day to do all that. There's simply not enough mental energy to achieve that. Okay, this is only going to work if you have one goal and one goal, nothing else. Because think about it, if you even have let's say if you have a goal of bulking your body and also to build your business, think about how much time it takes to bulk your body. 1 hour a day, 1 hour a day of working out, and then you have to eat more, so like your average time of like eating goes up, so like 30 minutes per meal, let's say. That's 2.5 hours a day you're spending on bulking. And now I'm at the point where I just eat once in a day, and that too 15 minutes, cut, done. So you really need to have one goal in life to achieve this. Firstly, this video is for people that are in the building stages, or people that have already built something and they want to take their wealth or whatever to the next level. Because you really have to put in these 12, like this ruthless, like 12 hours a day, like you have to do it. Okay, so this video is for those people. Okay, it's not for someone like going to college and wants to manage something, or still like you could still learn a few things in this video on how to improve your work, like how to be more focused, etc., etc. But in general, this is what the demographic for the video is. So my current schedule every single day is wake up, meditate, that's a 45-minute meditation, and then I just start working. And then at around 2 to 3 p.m. I get hungry, so I eat, and then I start working again, and then again I get hungry like around 7-8 p.m. so I eat again, then I work again, and then I meditate to close off the day, and then I sleep. This is my schedule. Okay, there's no like multiple things to do, like no commitments, just work, eat, and meditate. Obviously, I'm going to explain to you the minute things that I do on a daily basis to help me to focus for these long periods of time. Okay, so firstly is meditation. As I mentioned, meditation is important, very important, and it is because it is detoxing your brain from all the bullshit. It is allowing you to have these long periods of focus and commitment towards your work. I cannot explain to you in detail. Let me see if I can convince you to start meditating. What meditation is doing essentially is it's destroying the old neural connections in your brain. When you right now, if you are poor, you have certain habits and tendencies that you do, and that is resulting in you being poor. That's like certain actions that you're doing on a day-to-day basis. Those actions are nothing but like neural connections in your brain that you've built over the years, like many years. For example, you wake up, brush your teeth, this and that. It's all automatic. Those are neural connections. That's why it's automatic. So you are poor because you are like automatically poor, because your brain is like conditioned that way. It is hardwired. Literally, it is hardwired that way. What meditation allows you to do is to prune those connections. And you prune them by not focusing on them. When you stay in the present moment, you are not in the version of your past. You are in the version of your present, and you can cultivate who you want to be in the present. Does that make sense? You are creating new neural connections that will allow you to go to the next level. It will allow you to have the mindset that you want to have in order to achieve what you want. Meditation is extremely important, and I would suggest reading any of Joe Dispenza's book. Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself is a good one. You Are the Placebo is a good one, and a few others. Like just read one or two and you will understand what I mean. Like you will be convinced scientifically of how important meditation is in any aspect of your life. Secondly, particularly when I'm feeling like demotivated or whatever, like sleepy, I just drink coffee. Like water, garam pani, put that coffee powder and just start and just drink it. Like just two spoons of coffee, shake it up, put some sugar if you want, garam pani, boom, drink it, boom, you're energized for the next few hours. Coffee is also a tool that I use sometimes, not every day, but sometimes. But in general, you want to stay away from these drugs and all. Like you want to stay away from caffeine, you want to stay away from these pills, these focus pills and all this other bullshit. Like, use these natural ways of getting more focus, like supplements and all that. I'm not a big fan of that really. Like, some people do all sorts of stuff to stay focused, but in my opinion, that's not a very good idea. Next, you need to have an environment with zero distractions. Now, I understand that is difficult. Even I'm living with my parents right now, so the distraction is always going to be there. My mom will say, "Arey, ye kaam hai, like ye leke aa, wo leke aa." So that is always going to be there, right? But you want to eliminate distractions. One example is like phone. Like, your phone, just switch it off. Like, you don't fucking need your phone. Like, I switch it off and keep it out all day. I've transferred everything on my laptop. WhatsApp is there. I can call people also from my laptop. Like, I've set up all the systems I need. And if you really think about it, you don't even need WhatsApp. Like, just do your work. Like, just turn off the internet and just get it going. Okay, and distraction doesn't mean just like all these internal factors. It can also mean external factors. Suppose your environment might be distraction. Like, let's say like kachra hai pura, like your house is a mess. Like, there's dirt on the floor. Like, it's dirty. Those are all distractions for the mind, because your mind is constantly processing your environment. Like, I am like, there's hell lot of like kachra like behind the camera. My mind is constantly processing that, and it's allowing. It's difficult. Like, the more clean the room is, the better you're gonna be able to work. And I've noticed that definitely. Nextly, obviously, next. Did I just say nextly? Anyways, next, obviously, like, keep your phone off. I've already mentioned that. Okay, stay away from technology. I've already mentioned that. For alarm, for example, I use this phone for alarm specifically. Like, there is nothing on this phone. I've just set my alarm on this. Like, I don't even want my smartphone to be my alarm. I just want efficiency. I do not want to be distracted. Okay. Next, you need to have a goal that has a strong emotional impact on you. When you think of that goal, like something like the cells in your body like start shaking. Like, it needs to, like, it can either be positive, like you're thinking, oh my god, what a life I'll achieve for my parents, or it can be like, can root from something negative, like, I had all this trauma, like, I'm working like because of that, like, I'm a workaholic, like that type. Like, whatever, let's see, if your goal does not emotionally charge you up whenever you think about it, that's not a goal. I have my vision board over here. I'm not going to show it because like it has sensitive information, but every time I look at these photos, like goosebumps, like literally I'm getting goosebumps right now. Every time I look at that, it's like an emotional charge happening in my body, which like gives me more reason to like work. Do you understand? Like, these are all factors that will contribute to me working 12 plus hours a day. Also, one thing I've noticed but not yet mastered is that if your work is getting uncomfortable, like if you're noticing that, अरे like मुझे ये काम नहीं करना है अभी, या like let's do it later, or like it's generally it's just uncomfortable. Let's say at night, you know, business owners have this where at night you wake up and you just can't stop thinking because there's too much going on in the business. You're just overthinking, and you wake up and then you start doing some shit. Stopping your brain from overthinking is extremely uncomfortable. If you can start doing that, you are genuinely like in the right path. Like, as long as you are doing something uncomfortable, you don't have to worry about if you're doing the right thing or not, like, because you are. Last night, I'm giving this example because last night from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. I was awake. I was stressing about, like, I was not stressing, but I was thinking, like, all this stuff I wrote down, like, I just started working. But but as we'll come later to the focus part, like, sleep is extremely important. So it's not ideal for you to be working. I could have done it in the morning right now also. But that's the thing, like overthinking, like, whatever it is, like, if it's uncomfortable, like, if it's uncomfortable for you to stop a certain bad thing, you have to do it. Like, you must do it. And also meditation will allow you to do that more easily as well. And the next point is that every action in your day must contribute to your work. So even if you're not working, if you're doing something that will allow you to do your work better, you know, maybe a few hours later or the next day, that is good, right? Because some people, you know, they choose to travel, for example, that, you know, freshens up their mood, like whatever. Some people, you know, they eat, you know, going out for a nice dinner. right? That is not a waste of time, guys. It is not a waste of time, because unless you're on your phone and dinner at the same time, no, like keep your phone away. Phone doesn't, bullshit. You got to do things that contribute. For example, like people say, like in the self improvement space, like girls are bad, girls are bad. Like, yes, if you're meeting them every day and like having like banging them like every day is bad. But if you're doing it once a week, once in 2 weeks, like meeting a girl, it's fair enough. Like if it's helping your work, like your girl is nothing but to help you to like work better. Obviously you like her and like she likes you, like that's all fine, but her main goal is to help you to work better. In that case, like being with girls is fine. But if you're with girls every day, like on the phone call for like hours every single night, it's detrimental and you need to like make a hard stance to stop it. Okay, so you need to find that limit of what is good, like what is bad. But all these leisure activities in general, they are good, but after a certain point they turn bad. So that's exactly what I'm saying right now. Just stay away from technology. I would suggest, like if you're saying that movies allow me to work better, that's bullshit. If you're saying that Instagram makes me feel better, like and then I can work after that, I'm just taking a break, that's bullshit. All that stuff is bullshit, right? But like real world things that are fun is perfectly fine. Also, the next point is I've written is that you need to keep calm as much as possible. You cannot be like hyperactive all the time, because that is not sustainable. See, when I say that 12 hours a day, I don't mean 12 hours a day for one day. I mean 12 hours a day for multiple months in a row, multiple days in a row. So that's what I'm saying when I mean 12 hours a day. It's not like one day ke liye, like it's motivation, this and that. That's why I'm saying you need to be as calm as possible, like serene, like nothing affects you, like kuch bhi hua life mein, like just stay calm, like. And again, that's gonna be done with meditation, like you training your mind is so strong that you can literally like start controlling your thoughts. If you're starting to overthink, you can get yourself back into the present moment. Like this is all advanced stuff, but if you only if you change yourself on a deep level like this, can you change your actions, and only your actions then will be able to change your environment and your results that you get in your life. It all starts with yourself. Okay, that's why I'm telling you like to focus on this calm stuff. The next point is that you need to do nothing, like certain, like while you're, one thing is, yeah, do one thing at a time. So I try to, when I'm eating, I just eat. I don't use my phone or I don't like work. I'm just doing one thing at a time. And also my other point is that spend like, a few 15, 20, 30 minutes a day where you're just doing nothing. You're just looking at the sky, or you're just sitting on your sofa, just looking. You're not thinking about anything. You're just chilling. Like, so, oh, my life is so good. Like that. It plays a big role. And finally, in general, you want to do less things throughout the day. What I mean by, I saw a Johnny Harris video recently about why we're so tired all the time. He mentioned that the more decisions you take in the day, the more tired your brain gets. I'll give you an example. You wake up, you think of your phone. Oh, phone check here, and then this, and then this, and then, oh, what do I want to eat? What do I want to wear? What do I want to do? Like, oh, I have to book my Uber now. Oh, let me switch tabs. That is a lot of decisions your brain is making. That is too much. The more you can reduce it, the more you can like allow mental resources to be put into your work. That's what I'm saying when I mean by like do less things throughout the day. That's what I'm saying exactly. So, and finally is sleep. I do not promote like sleeping like late and all that bullshit. Sleep early, sleep 8 hours, sleep 9 hours, whatever you need. I sleep eight and a half hours fixed every single day. I try to. Yeah, last night I was awake 2 to 4 a.m. but it happens. But I try to, like, sleep is an extremely important factor. Like, you cannot hack your biology. You can do everything, but you cannot hack your biology. All right. And yeah, these are all small things that I mentioned, but the main goal of it is consistency and reliability. There's no point, as I said, working just 12 hours a day and just fucking off, like doing something else. The main goal of your work is to do it for the next few years every single day. That's why these small things are so important. You feel it's not, even when you go to the washroom, like I have a bad habit. I'm reducing it sometimes consciously. Like I take my phone in there. It's bullshit. Like, guys, just don't do anything. Like, do you understand? And even if you don't want to work 12 hours a day, working 5 hours a day every single day for the next 3 months is way better than you working 12 hours a day like for the next 1 week. Do you understand? So yeah, that's literally everything about me right now, what I'm doing, how I'm managing to work 12 plus hours a day. So I'm going to be posting more on LinkedIn at the moment, since that's where my business is. I want to like engage with the like business community a bit more. So I'm going to be posting on LinkedIn and on Instagram. If you want to like get in touch with me on a one-on-one level, I don't use Instagram, but like it's all like deactivated type. But if you want to message me there, you can message me there as well. And yeah, have a nice day, and I'll see you tomorrow.